Look, I want to talk about Mbappe.
Come on, let's talk about Mbappe. Here we're double denim.
Because talkSPORT broke the news, €160 million offer earlier tonight. I think it's been knocked back by PSG. Now, it opens the conversation of, one, why is he going? Why would he leave that super team? Yeah. And two, does it mean if he does go to Real Madrid, should PSG make an offer for Harry Kane?
Right, so there's conflicting reports here on social media, right? And from what I'm seeing up on some of our monitors, apparently PSG are considering the offer.
Okay.
Some are saying that they've turned it down. Mm-hmm. Some are saying they're considering. So there's a bit of conflicting reports right there. If you're getting offered £137 million for a player who's got less than a year left in his contract, and you turn that down, what is that saying? What's that saying?
Well, it's saying that we're bigger than you and we got more money than you, so we don't care.
Definitely got more money, but that makes no business sense. It doesn't, does it?
It doesn't make any business sense because he's going to go on a free.
He's going to leave and he's going to dig his heels in, I'm guessing. It's going to be the relationship between the pair of them looks like it could break down completely. Answer your question about why would he leave. If someone gave you a chance to join Real Madrid or PSG, just the clubs themselves, right? Forget the money and everything. Just say you need contracts are exactly the same.
Take the money out.
Who are you going to play for? Who do you want to play
this
for?
Season? PSG. They got Lionel Messi and Neymar in your team, and Ramos and Donnarumma, Verratti.
You're playing in League.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're playing in, but you could win the Champions League.
Yeah, but they bought Messi.
And Mbappe wants to win the Champions League. Why would he leave PSG when they've got the best chance ever
because Real Madrid
to win
want you.
the Champions?
Because Real Madrid want you.
Yeah, but Real Madrid are not PSG this season. Next season,
PSG will never be Real Madrid. They will never. They will never, ever, ever be Real Madrid. Never in a million years, will they? And even in our lifetime, they won't.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I get that. But in terms of a team this season to win the Champions League, you're looking past PSG.
I think
why would you leave that?
Because he clearly wants to play for Real Madrid. It's a draw, isn't it? It is one. It's the sexy kit. It's Real Madrid. It's the history of the club. Come on, it's a bit like Manchester United, right? They've got a certain draw. Barcelona, there's certain Bayern Munich, right? There aren't that many clubs got big draws like that, right? 4 or 5 in the world. For
me, I think it's a power move by Real Madrid. They're saying, we don't care he's got a year on his deal. We're going to give you £160 million now because we're the biggest team in the world. You're not the biggest team in the world and we're going to take your best player.
Okay, so let's say that do you know what they should do? They should take the money and they should go and buy Harris. If they want to go and sign someone now, they really want to replace him. Harry Kane is as good as anything they can get right now. And the problem is, does Harry Kane want to go to PSG?
It's a funny question because for me, I'd say no. And I just feel like a player like Harry Kane has to win the Premier League. You know, I look at sort of Steven Gerrard, who is an absolute legend, a great, incredible career, won the Champions League, but he didn't win the Premier League. I feel like Harry Kane, where he's been sort of born and bred in England, playing in the Premier League, he's got so many goals already. I feel like he maybe wants that Alan Shearer record, but I feel like he wants to win the Premier League. I just don't know if it fits going to PSG for him.
No, it doesn't sit right. But if you're PSG and you're looking around Europe, how many other players can you... And he's 28, Kane. He's still, he's at the peak of his powers right now. You're going to say you can get him less than what you're getting. 137 million they're going to be getting rumoured pounds. You could get Kane for less than that.
You think?
I think you could.
Is he worth 135 million quid?
Kane?
Yeah. If Mbappe's worth 137 million quid.
Kane's got 3 years left in his contract. Mbappe's got 1. I think it's the money is outrageously good for 1 year left in your contract. He can walk for nothing in a year's time. 10 months, not even that. Not even a year. In June... in fact, in January, he can sign for Real Madrid because he's a free agent.
So he's got 6 months, really, hasn't he? They should be taking it. They should be taking the deal. They should
take the deal, and then Pochettino. There's a lot of things that make sense about it. He knows Mopo. They need Mopo.
Mopo? What? What's Mopo?
Mopo.
What's Mopo?
Mopo.
Who's Mopo?
Mopo.
What's Mopo?
He's Mopo, isn't he?
What?
What's real Pochettino? Mopo.
Mopo? Is that what you call him? Mopo, not Poch.
Mopo.
Mopo?
It's Mopo.
I've never heard that before.
Never heard Mopo?
No.
Everyone calls him Mopo, don't they?
No.
I think I might have coined that
I
phrase,
think that's
actually.
you calling it. His name's Poch. Let's get James, who's an Everton fan. James, talking about PSG, do you think they take the money, 160 million euros?
Oh, absolutely, all day long.
Yeah.
That's it. Come on, Jimbo, put a little bit of meat on the bone.
Is that it?
He wants to talk double down, doesn't he?
Well, I'm actually hoping that they'll go for it because I want them to take Moise Kean.
Right.
And it seems like a pretty good move for them because he performed well last year. I think it was 17 goals, 10 assists he got at PSG.
So basically, you want him out of your club? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. Did you see about his performance from match night? Didn't he want to be there? He had a torrid time. It looked like he
Moise Kean.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit.
I feel like he hasn't got the same confidence when he plays for Everton. I watched him at PSG, actually done okay. But for Everton, I don't know, I just feel like that you're not on side with him.
I think that he's really struggled to fit into the Premier League. I think that's one problem. I think the lack of confidence is another problem. And I just don't think, our fans, and, even including myself, we haven't really given him a chance.
No. No, I do think that, though. I do feel like that. When he's played, you haven't really got on his side.
Has it all happened, really, since Duncan Ferguson pulled him off at Old Trafford?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but then, you've got to ask as well, has he got the physicality to play in the Premier League?
Imagine getting pulled off by...
Because it is a hard league, and it's very different to the French league as well.
Yeah, it's going to kill your confidence.
It's going to kill.
He's a young lad. He's still a young lad. I think he's a very talented boy, and I think he needs to leave Everton. I don't know if he'll go PSG. I don't know if they're going to go from Mbappe and then sign Moise Kean. I think they'll probably go and look for someone a bit higher. But thanks for your call, James.
Cheers, Jimbo.
Keep them coming in. 08717 223344. If you was at a game tonight, get your calls in. Let us know how it went. I want to talk a bit of Arsenal as well because
you horrible man.
I've got to talk Arsenal.
You horrible man.
Got to.
He came in today. He said he didn't want to do Carabao Cup. They said don't want to do Carabao Cup. Don't want to do Mbappe. 3 hours of Arsenal. He said.
No, not 3 hours.
3 hours of Arsenal.
Hour and a half on Arsenal. An hour and a half on Man United.
3 hours. You said 3 hours.
Hour and a half on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because what was he doing at the weekend?
Okay, I'll do that. Hour and a half on Arsenal. Hour and a half on Ole.
Get your calls in. 08717 223344.